Hi, I'm Sean. A very warm welcome to my channel. We're about to experience a rare moment in astrology. Saturn and Neptune coming together in Aries on the 20th of April. When two outer planets meet, they don't just influence moods. They can shape eras. I know that sounds a bit dramatic, but it's true. Saturn is all about reality, time, and what lasts. Neptune represents imagination, faith, intuition, and the dream of what could be. It's a bit like the left brain and the right brain. When these two meet, the universe asks us a direct question. What dream are you willing to take responsibility for? This is not about fantasy. It's about your vision, plus your commitment to the vision. Please listen to my intro and scroll down for your sun, moon, and rising sign. Let's talk Saturn. Saturn is the planet of structure, boundaries, maturity, and effort. It rules time, karma, responsibility, and mastery. Saturn doesn't care about shortcuts. Saturn asks for patience, consistency, and honesty. People often think Saturn is harsh, but Saturn's real job is to help us build something that can stand the test of time. If it lasts, Saturn was involved. Now Neptune. Neptune is intuition, imagination, spirituality, creativity, compassion, and vision. It's the part of us that dreams, senses, and believes. Neptune blurs boundaries. It opens us to possibility, faith, and inspiration. But it can also reveal illusion, confusion, or wishful thinking. I'm a little guilty of this. Neptune shows us what could exist, if we dare to imagine it. A conjunction is when two planets sit at the same degree in the zodiac. This means their energies merge. They don't take turns. They don't cancel each other out. They operate as one. Think of it like ingredients combining in a recipe. The result is something entirely new. Here's a simple example. Milk plus coffee equals a latte. With Saturn and Neptune together, reality and imagination are fused, and something amazing results. Many astrologers argue this is one of the most meaningful planetary combinations in astrology. It's the moment when our dreams need structure, our visions need some effort, and our faith meets accountability. One beautiful way to understand this energy is that Saturn doesn't ask us to abandon the dream, only to make it real. If something is unrealistic, it may dissolve. If something is aligned and meaningful, it can finally take form. Here's why this transit is a big deal. Saturn and Neptune almost never meet in Aries. The last time they did was over 300 years ago. Aries is the sign of beginnings, courage, leadership, self-direction. So this isn't about repeating the past, it's about starting something completely new. This conjunction launches a new collective storyline for all of us about courage and responsibility. This is why I'm super excited about the possibilities. Even more personally, Saturn and Neptune meet roughly every 35 to 36 years. That means most of us experience only a few of these in an entire lifetime. I've had this conjunction twice. Each cycle marks a moment when belief systems reset, ideals mature, long-term dreams are tested, and reality asks for commitment. This is not fast energy. It unfolds slowly, and its effects can echo for decades. One of the clearest metaphors for this transit is one which comes from Caroline Casey, who says, "Neptune lays down the tracks. Saturn is the train that runs on them." Caroline has written a really good book called Visionary Activist Astrology. Well worth the read. But back to our topic. Neptune imagines the destination. Saturn determines whether the journey is possible. This is also reflected in the idea that intuition is a gift, and the rational mind is meant to serve it, not suppress it. I love this idea. Used well, this energy helps us turn insight into action and inspiration into something tangible. Okay, so let's go on and look at each sign. Hi Aries, this conjunction hits your first house. This house is all about you, your identity, confidence, body, and the way you show up in the world. This means your life will be impacted through a powerful personal reset. You're being invited to imagine a new version of yourself and then steadily grow into it. Leadership starts from self-trust now, happy dreaming, and brave becoming. Hi Taurus, this conjunction hits your 12th house. This house is all about rest, healing, intuition, and releasing the past. This means your life will be impacted quietly, behind the scenes. Old fears can dissolve, emotional weight can lift, and a deeper connection to your inner world develops. Something new is being prepared in silence. Happy dreaming. Your soul is resetting. Hi, Gemini. This conjunction hits your 11th house. This house is all about friendships, community, and future goals. This means your life will be impacted through reshaping your long-term vision and the people around you. Some connections may fade, while others grow stronger and more aligned with your dreams. Happy dreaming. Your future is reorganizing. Hi, Cancer. This conjunction hits your 10th house. This house is all about career, life direction, and public purpose. If you retired, it's more about your public persona. This means your life will be impacted through clarifying what you're truly working toward. A meaningful goal can take shape over time, built on emotional authenticity rather than pressure. Happy dreaming. Your purpose is becoming solid. Hi, Leo. This conjunction hits your 9th house. This house is all about beliefs, meaning, learning, and expansion. This means your life will be impacted through a shift in perspective. Your worldview matures, and a vision for the future becomes more grounded. Trust what inspires you, and do something with it. Happy dreaming. Think big, build wisely. Hi, Virgo. This conjunction hits your 8th house. This house is all about deep transformation, intimacy, trust, and shared resources. Money you share with others, such as taxes, debt, inheritances, investments, and emotional give and take. This means your life will be impacted at a profound and very real level, especially around power, security, and who or what you rely on. With Chiron also having moved through this house, there's been an ongoing opportunity to heal old wounds around trust, survival, and joint finances. Places where things may once have felt complicated, unequal, or painful. Now healing comes through honesty and clarity. Stability is created by facing what's real rather than perfect, and by building healthier, more conscious agreements, financially and emotionally. Happy dreaming. Depth brings strength. Hi, Libra. This conjunction hits your 7th house. This house is all about relationships and partnerships. This means your life will be impacted through greater clarity in how you connect with others. Real commitment replaces illusion, and relationships grow stronger when built on truth and mutual responsibility. Happy dreaming. Authentic connection is the goal. Hi, Scorpio. This conjunction hits your 6th house. This house is all about daily routines, work, health, and habits. This means your life will be impacted through practical, everyday changes that add up over time. Small, disciplined steps support a much bigger vision for your life. Happy dreaming. Consistency creates power. Hi, Sagittarius. This conjunction hits your 5th house. This house is all about creativity, joy, romance, and self-expression. This means your life will be impacted through taking your passions seriously. A creative or heart-centered dream wants commitment, structure, and follow-through. Happy dreaming. Joy becomes meaningful now. Hi, Capricorn. This conjunction hits your 4th house. This house is all about home, family, roots, and emotional security. This means your life will be impacted through redefining what stability truly feels like. Building a strong inner foundation supports everything else you're creating. Happy dreaming. Strong roots support tall trees. Hi, Aquarius. This conjunction hits your 3rd house. This house is all about communication, learning, and mindset. This means your life will be impacted through clearer thinking and more intentional expression. Your voice gains weight, and your ideas become something others can rely on. Happy dreaming. Your words matter. Hi, Pisces. This conjunction hits your 2nd house. This house is all about money, values, self-worth, and stability. This means your life will be impacted through redefining what you truly value and where you invest your energy. Confidence grows as you build from self-trust. Happy dreaming, knowing your worth turns into security.